Now we need to jump into retention. Somebody's gone through the process of getting all sorts of familiar with what your product is, and ultimately you help them make the great decision of buying from you.
Look, creative accountants typically go to jail. You don't want to get locked in a place where you feel lost and you've lacked the purpose that you set out to pursue in your life. By focusing on the right things and in the right moments, you can find that success in the vision that you have for yourself.
Well, after that, we want to retain them as a client, as a customer, as a regular buyer of what it is that you have to offer. And so how do we do that? We need to be true. We need to actually deliver on what it is that we promise them. And through that process of making them aware and educating them and validating them, create their own validation in what it is that you gave to them. You delivered the product or service. You are true to the delivery on that. But then you need to give them the opportunity to give you a review, to talk and rave about what it is that you gave them, and help them invite and give them the opportunity to introduce what you gave them to their friends. So I'm going to use an example. My wife likes to go out with some of the other ladies for lunch. It's fantastic because they go and they talk about a lot of different things. They spend an hour and a half, 2 hours at lunch. They all go home, but then they will recall what it is that they talked about, whether that was the same day or it was weeks ago. And when they find something that relates with that conversation, and it might be laying in bed, looking through Facebook, Instagram, or any other, they find something that relates with that conversation. Well, it's not that in that conversation they recommended the product that might have come up. It's that maybe even several days later, she's going to tag that friend in that post, or she's going to share it and message it over to her friend. And that referral is very much the current day word of mouth. If you are not on Facebook or Instagram or social media platform in the digital space, it prevents you from being able to capitalize on that type of attention. And so from a retention standpoint, you being online is absolutely critical. And if you aren't, then you're becoming irrelevant. That's where people's attention is. We've recently experienced a pandemic. More and more people are working from home every single day, and ultimately more of them are online, meaning that they're consuming more information on these digital platforms, and meaning that the attention could be paid toward your brand, your product, and your service. And now you just need to give them the opportunity to be shared with more of those ladies that all go to lunch. That's the value in being able to digitize what it is that you have to offer, give people a seamless and a streamlined and a flowing process so that they can buy what it is that you have to offer. So that is very much a retention piece. It is simply the fact that you need to be in a place that is relevant to the audience and give them the opportunity to buy from you. Retention comes from validation. It comes from delivering on what it is that you have to offer. It is allowing people the opportunity to buy what you have time and time again so that they feel like they've made the right decision every single time that they do it. Hey, let's take a quick break from our video, and I need to introduce you to the coaching and mastermind group RiseX. Go and join one of our virtual meetings that we get to do every single month. Go to risex.io, RIZEX.io.